Hello friends, today we will see how to configure a Micom P442 relay by using S1 Agile software. So just open the S1 Agile software. After opening you can see create new, open existing. That means if you have the open existing means if you have the existing database, old database, by clicking here that existing database will open and you can communicate that relay, add that relay, new relay and configure through the existing database. So if you create new means if you don't have the new database, old database, by using this option you can create a new database for the new relay. So we'll see by creating new option by using this new option. Here you can see after clicking create new option this window will open. Just put the name of your database. On this name your database will be generated. So just for demo purpose I am just putting name test. So if you have the substation, which substation you are working, you can put the name of the substation or name of the bay. And this database will be saved in this file path. You can change the path also from this folder option by using this option. After that click on OK. You can see here name system will open here. So after that you just put new substation. Substation name, you just put your name, substation name TST1 suppose. Then make it OK. Then you have to put voltage level. What are the voltage level? What is the voltage level of the device? 400. Suppose 400. I have 400 substation, 400 kV. Okay. Under voltage level, you will see the bay name. Suppose my bay name is XY1 example. So if you have the bay name or 220 or 400 kV bay 1, or if you have the bay name you can put bay 1, bay 2, like that. Exactly what bay the spare relay you are going to, which bay you are going to configure, that put the bay name. Okay. Under bay you have to add new device. You can see here this is the device data model. So which device you are going to configure. So you have the idea, you will get the idea first. So I have the P442 device. So P40 Agile compact. Under this there is no data model. You can see Micom P40 Agile. You see here the data models are available. So I have P442 relay. Just select that P442 relay. If you have the 30 model, as for example, if you have the data model, you can put here P44291AB6M0. By clicking this option, you can put manually here or you can select from this option. Suppose I have the database P4429, 9 will be hide 91AB6, M is M, you can see it is hide, so M will be omitted, M6M0, suppose 55 0K. You can put manually, automatically this database will be appear here, or you can select automatically. Okay, then click on next. The device name is P442, so make the name P442, finish it. After that you see under pay one device will be generated. Under the device connection setting, PSL menu, MCL measurement, these are the option inside the device which is available. So it will be visible. So what we will do, we'll just try to communicate that relay through the software. So go to connection, right click on it. First of all, we will communicate that relay through the software. The new connection. Under connection, communication, you can see three options for the communication was there: front serial port, rear serial port, and Ethernet port. Front serial port means this is a 9-pin port. If you have the 9-pin connection in your laptop, so by using this you can communicate. Rear serial port, this is the 10. This is the rear connection communication port. This is generally used for old version relay. Nowadays it is not available. There are two options available: front serial port and Ethernet port. So Ethernet port is the LAN based or fiber based. It is IP based relay. So by using these two options for new relay, these two options generally available, you can communicate. So I have the Ethernet port IP of that relay. You can put that IP 192.168.0.104. 104.121. This thing, just remember the device address. This device address is available inside the communication option of the relay. In Micom relay, you have to note it down. Suppose in by default it is available 255 inside the relay. So you have to note it down. What is the device address inside the relay? Generally by default it is 255. So if you want to make it one, you put here. Or inside the relay it is 255 means you can put it here 255. Or you can change one inside the relay by using that HMI and go inside the relay and just change the address to 1. Then next, put the name test. Communication name is by default name is test. You see, one connection was established under the name test by by using this IP. This is the IP of the relay. What is the IP kept inside the relay? After that, you just try to connect that relay. Right click test connection. Now it is connection failed, means now relay is not connected. If your relay is connected with LAN port with the laptop, it will connection established, communication is established. Now the option will come. But in my case there is no relay is not connected, so it is connection failed, no issue. Then go to, after connection is established, then go to setting, right click on it. There is an option extract setting, extract full setting, add the existing file, import setting with new file for template, new file. So if you have you want to extract the setting from the relay, just click this option. If you want to extract full setting, then click on full setting. All the settings group, all 4 groups setting will be extracted. This is a PSL. Under PSL, if you want to extract PSL, you can extract this. Click on this option, or PSL will be extracted. Like that, menu MCL. So just simply we'll go for PSL or setting. We don't go other option. We'll see setting and PSL option first. Suppose I have already extracted setting file and PSL file. Just I want to import that file. For importing that file, just click on add existing. You have the file. You see, I have the setting file 00 name. You see, like that, close it. Like that, you can click on PSL, add existing PSL. You see, I have the PSL also. These files are available in my old database. I have copy and paste that from there, and I will import here in this project. Now, what we'll see how to configure the contact of this relay. After that, just open the PSL, the default file. In some relay from factory itself, they have configured some default option, default configuration was there. You can delete all the default configuration, and according to your scheme, you can configure the new contacts and binary inputs and outputs here. So we'll see how to configure a new settings. We'll see one relay example. You can see here, this is the contact configuration of the relay, inside the relay. This is the R page, Y page. These are the contacts available inside the relay. RL 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 24 contact was there. So these contacts will according to this scheme we have to configure RL1, RL2, RL3. This is for this one. This is goes to trip coil 5, 6, 7. This is for auxiliary relay. This is for testing. This is a fuse foil. This is for carrier send. Like that, we have to configure according to this scheme. See. Okay, that our first contact is what? It is going to contact multiplication. This is R phase, this is Y phase, this is B phase. Suppose, for example, so what we will do, just simply go to PSL. Under in PSL, a lot of option was there. You can see here. This is the input signals. This is output signal. This is a goes in, goes out. This is the integral tripping. This is the function key. This is the controlling. This is the LED signal. This is the contact conditioner. This is the timer. This is the AND gate. This is the OR gate. This is the programmable gate. So just I will show you one contact how to configure. For configuration of contact output 1, suppose just click on that blue signals. You can see this is the default name. 0 means relay output 1. 1 means relay output 2. In Micom relay it starts from 0. So select that 0. This is the already default name was there. You can rename. You can rename it also. No issue. R1 means relay output 1. So you want to configure this output. This output will be high when your R phase or fuse fail alarm through which contact through which protection it will be high. You can choose from here. Suppose I want to trigger that contact when my when any of the protection function will start. Suppose I want to trigger through when distance distance strip means when R phase will operate. When distance strip when R phase distance relay will sense the fault in R phase and then relay will trip and it will trigger this contact. So I have selected distance strip A means R phase strip. So you just after that you just link this one, drag and drop it. Okay. Now when R phase will trip, it will trigger this contact output 1. Like that, if we want to trigger with Y phase, just select the contact R2 means contact 2. Like that, contact 3. This will be high when my distance Y phase will trip. Distance Y phase means like that distance strip B, it will come automatically. So you will simply drag and drop it. Like that for B phase. When B phase got operated, my contact output contact 3 will be high. Like that you can map. If in P4 photo relay there was a LED also was there. When my R phase will operate, this LED 1 will, suppose I want to trigger my LED 1. So LED 1 you can see there is a functionality up to LED 8. Then for new P444 relay there is function key was there, that is under function LED name 10. Total 18 LED was there. So I want to trigger when R phase will operate, this LED will glow. This LED will in latch mode or non-latch mode. Suppose I want to keep the permanent latching mode until unless I will reset it, it will not reset automatically. Okay, latching mode means it will permanently high. When you will reset it, then it will reset. Simply click that link option. You can drag and drop. When R page will trip, it will trick the relay output 1 and trick the LED latching LED also. Like that you can configure all these contacts by seeing your condition, at which condition you want to trigger this contact. Okay, like that when carrier send will high, it will trigger this contact. When BT fuse fail will come, it will see it will trigger this contact. You will see BT fuse fail option was there or not. Just go to PSL. You just select on input option. You see BT fuse fail. You can directly search the name BT fuse fail under F for fuse fail. V fail alarm will, you can see V fail. V fail alarm, V fail alarm. Restore, it goes down. You see BT fail alarm. Okay. When this input will high, it will trigger that output contact 19. Suppose in your scheme it is showing 19 will be high or 19, then you can select that contact and link that contact. Click on it and link that contact. This is the way how to configure the contact, output contact in Micom P442 relay. Suppose you want to configure one opto. For opto, this is the option. Simply right click on it. Opto means this is the input. What are the hardware input available? Okay, this input of input 1 in my relay. When input 1 will high, it will trigger one binary output contact. You can select any output contact. Output 4. Suppose I want to trigger output 4, then link it. So when my input relay input will high, L1 input 1 will be high, it will just trigger this output 4 contacts. Like that you can configure all the contacts, output contacts and LEDs for any Micom P442 or any Micom based relay by using this software. Then for next video, in next video we'll see how to configure the MCL, goose send and goose receive. We'll see in the next video. Thank you, dost.